Hello students, this is your conditioning class A, letter A class, conditioning class A. I'm going to just review our standing beginning warm-up sequence since it's consistent and we repeat it several times, and then we'll start the music and keep going. Remember, just follow me once we keep going. I introduced most of this in the last class. I will be adding some new things in. All right, so we're going to start in that wide parallel second position, wider than your hips, making sure your toes are aiming directly forward, nice neutral pelvis. We don't want to stick the tail out to the back. Remember, we want it straight down more, but we're not tucking. All right, we talked about that in the last class. So make sure you're aware of all those details as much as possible. We're going to start with the arms just slightly shaped, meaning almost like you had a little small golf ball under your armpit, which just brings it, instead of clinging to your body, your arms just kind of puff away a little bit. And so you have a little elongated curve, palms toward the body. They hang from the shoulders, but it's not a grabbing on kind of thing. It just has that little bit of space there. You also want to make sure that you have a wide collarbone. We don't want to let the shoulders roll forward. So make sure you're in that good posture we talked about, ear over shoulder, shoulder over pelvis. All right, here we go. We're going to roll it down. You nod from the head first. You keep your belly nice and braced and tight like a piece of saran wrap across your pelvis. You roll down 1, 2, 3, 4. Do a 2 demi-plies. 5, straighten 6, 7, straighten 8. Scoop your belly and roll up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then arms do a port de bras forward and up as you do the 2 demi-plies. 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice we always count in eights in dance. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we do everything in eights. Now you're going to start from your right side and you're going to do 6 reaches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Press out. 7, 8. Starting right shoulder, 4 circles alternating. 1, 2, 3, 4, head 5, 6, 7, 8. So remember, that circle of the head goes side, forward, side, center. We don't go back. All right? Then you start the whole thing again. Roll down 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 demi-plies, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll up 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 demi-plies with port de bras. That means carriage of the arms. 7, 8. Then you're starting your left side this time. Reaching 6 times. Then you do the press out 7, 8. You start your left shoulder for the 4 shoulder circles, and you start your head to the left, 6, 7, 8. Then we repeat both sides, right and left, in parallel first. You have about a fist between your ankle bones. Then we go to turned out first with the heels together, toes diagonal, and do the whole thing right, left. And then we go to the open turned out second position, and we do the whole thing right, left. Then after that, we'll stay in second, and you'll follow me, and a lot of it's what we did last time. Just follow me on that part, and then we'll, after we do some of that, we'll be going on to some techniques. And then I did teach some of the foot techniques last time. I'll be doing those today. So if you get confused, you can go back and see that other video as a review where I broke it down. Okay, so let's get started with some music. Start in a wide parallel second position. Nice tight abdominals. All right, let's take a couple of breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now, legs straight, arms down. Roll down. 2, 3, 4. Plie 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll up, scooping the belly. 3, 4. Plie 5, arms up 6, 7. Right arm starts, reach. 1, 2, 6 times. 4, 5, 6. Press out 7, 8. Right shoulder. 1, 2. Alternating 3, 4. Head to the right. 6, 7. Repeat the roll down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plie 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plie with port de bras. 6. Knee over second toe. Reach left. 2 more. Press out. 7, 8. Left shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Head to the left. 6. Now first position parallel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plie 5. 6. Knee over second toe. Roll it up. 2. Tight belly. 4. Plie 5. 6, 7. Right side reach. 2, 4, 6. Press. 7, 8. Right shoulder. 1. Head to the right. Repeat, roll down. 1, 2. 2, plie. Roll up, scooping. 1, 2, 3, 4, plie. Reaching left. 2 more. Press out. Left shoulder. Circle. Head to the left. Turn down, heels together, first position. Roll down. Zip those inner legs. Plie. Twice. Zip up. Rolling up. 2 demi-plie. Arms up. Squeeze those inner legs. Reach. 2 more. Press out. Right shoulder. Head tip to the right. Forward to the left. Roll down. 2 demi-plie. 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll up. Tight abdominals. 2 demi-plie. Slide down your imaginary wall that you're up against. Reach left. 2 more. Press out. Left shoulder. 2 more. Head. Second position. Turned out. Roll down. 2, 4. Plie. Stretch. Plie. Stretch. Roll up. Toes on the diagonal. Plie. Knee over second toe as you plie. Right side. Reach. 3, 4, 5, 6. Press. 7, 8. Shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Head. 5, 6. Last set. Roll down. 1, 2, 3. Tight abdominals. Plie. Plie. Roll up. 2, 3, 4. Plie. Left side reaches first and 1. 5, 6. Press out. 7, 8. Left shoulder 4 times, alternating. Head to the left. All right, angled arms. Full plie, heels stay down, and lift. Angled arms. Nice deep plie, but keep your heels on the floor. Keep your pelvis between your legs. Don't let your butt stick out to the back. Hold it right here. Right heel and down. Left heel, now a little quicker. Right, left. Stay low. Heel up, heel up. 4 more. Now, down and up. Plie again. Arms in as you straighten, arms out as you plie. Tight abdominals, good posture. Now arms stay, open them side, plie rib cage. Isolating just above the waist. Side to side, hands to pelvic bones, elbows side diagonal. Just the ribs moving, nothing else. A little quicker. That's it. Just have fun with it. 8 more. 8. 4 more. And stretch. And hold plie. Curve above the waist. And as you do that, keep your tailbone toward the floor. Here's that C curve. Remember I talked about that C curve. Open. Stretch the legs. Plie. Stay in plie. Curve like you're hugging a big beach ball. Open. And stretch center. Plie. Curve above the waist. Tailbone stays toward the floor. We're going to go a little quicker. plie, curve, open, stretch, plie, curve, open, stretch. Last one. Hold right here, reach up. Now, just keep your legs straight, open your arms. Palms face down. Now you're gonna lunge. All right, let's start to your right. Your right knee bends, your left leg stays straight. Remember, that's the definition of lunge. One knee bent, one leg straight. When you do that, try not to stick your little tail out. Keep your neutral pelvis level. It's only the legs changing. We're not moving the torso. It just goes with you and it's perfect neutral. Right, left, lunge, right. Be sure when you lunge, you don't overdo it and put strain on the knee. You don't want to go too far over the toe. Make sure you're in a wide second position. Now we add the arms. Circle, circle. Shifting a little quicker. That's it. Last one. Now both arms up. Now bring your legs parallel in that second position parallel. Make sure you sway your heels out a little to the side so you're in a true parallel, not slightly turned out. Now pelvis between your legs, up against your wall, arms up. Now we're going to take the palms forward. I know it's hard to see my arms up here. And we're going to reach from the waist again, but you have your palms facing forward. Inhale and exhale. Just keep breathing naturally. Keep your nice tight abdominals. Now we're going to add a knee bend. When you reach the right arm, you bend the right knee over the foot. You keep that stretch in the side body. Don't stick your little seat out and don't shift your hip over. So all I'm doing is when I bend now we'll go left. When I bend the left knee forward, the left arm and the left side body reaches straight up. I'm not shifting side to side now. No, I'm not doing a lunge. It's different. So you reach, reach. You're going straight up, but you're bending the knee of the side that you're reaching. Yeah? Reach and bend that one knee, other one straight, and stretch. All right, a little quicker. Right, left, right, left. See if you can coordinate that little shifting of the knee only with the arm reach. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now curve your back in a C curve. Push your arms forward. Now you get to tuck that tail under for the C curve. Scoop out your front body. Bend your knees over your second toes. Get a nice back stretch. Reach up. Good. And we're going to go to keep the parallel legs and go to arm side. Now we're going to do a parallel lunge. All right? So that means you're bending that one knee. For now, just keep your arms out straight, palms to the floor. So you bend the right, shifting left. Shift the body side to side, but keep your knee aiming over your second toe every time you bend it. We're going to add a single arm circle. When you go right, you circle the right. Down and up and open, down and up and open. Switch, switch. Right, left. The arm is circling as you lunge. Tight abdominals. 4, 3, 2, 1. Center. Now, we're going to turn out again to second. You're going to lunge to your right, and as you do kind of an S, letter S shape in your arms. So the right arm goes under, left arm goes over. And then you come center. You lunge to the left, your left arm under. You do a side body bend. So I'm bending my torso directly side. Don't turn. You're framing yourself. And come center. So we're lunging, center. Turn out, lunge and wrap the arms up and over, and center. Lunge. Make sure you're pulling your belly up so your knee does not take any strain. Keep your belly tight. A little quicker. Lunge, center. All right. Now go back to parallel second. Interlace your hands behind. I'll turn so you can see. Press down and widen your collarbone and wrap your shoulders back and down. It's a nice stretch for the chest. Reach back a little and down. Reach it, down. One more. Reach it, stay. You're going to nod and roll down. Arms go toward the ceiling. Tight belly. Then bring your arms down to the floor. Now we're going to plie and stretch the legs, keeping your body hanging over. Stretch, plie, lift your belly as you straighten the legs. Last one. Stay straight. Body to your right leg. Go over to that leg. Head toward the knee. Just feel a nice stretch. When you do this, don't shift and bend that knee. Keep the legs straight on both sides. Other side, over to your left leg. Pull your belly in tight. Keep that opposite leg anchored. Then come to center. Plie. Put your hands on your top thighs. Round your back. And roll it up. Good. Now, staying in parallel second, do a small demi-plie, just so you're sliding down your wall a little, knee over second toe. Keep that little small plie. All right, now, you're going to take your right arm side, palm front, left hand to the hip bone. Elbow, open side. Press forward in the shoulder and back in the shoulder. It's called isolations, part of dance vocabulary. And when we do this, you're trying not to move anything else. So only move the one shoulder forward and back. Don't lift it. Now quicker. Front, back, front, back, front. Palm stays facing forward. Now switch sides. Front, back, front, back, front, back. One more time and then switch. Now you go up and over, turn a doorknob with your hand, up and over, turn it the other way. Rotate over, rotate back. But it initiates from the shoulder, but imagine you're turning a doorknob with your hand. Up and over front, up and over back. Here we go. 4 times. 2. Don't move anything else. Change sides. Turn it forward and back. Forward and back. Change. One more time each side. Forward 4 times and back. 2 more. And change. Now we're going to try to do opposition both. You turn the right forward as your left stays back, and then you alternate it. Ready? Here we go. Right, left, meaning that right side goes forward, left back, and then you switch it. Oh yeah, little isolations in the upper body, but working those muscles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Feet together. Exhale. Close it all the way up. Remember, sometimes I use a closed first, meaning you bring the inside borders of your feet together. Now, this is that footwork I broke down in the last class. You're going to lift the right heel and press it down 4 times, and then the left. When you lift the heel, the knee goes directly over the second toe. Do not roll out and bow in your ankle. Make sure it's straight on. All right? When you lift the heel, don't sag in your pelvis. Keep it level. So like you had a ruler right here, we want it level across your hip bones. And that's right down here below the waist. Ready? Shape the arms. Right foot, heel up and down. 4 times. 2. Press over the foot. 3. Mainly over big and second toe. Change sides. Press the heel up and down. 2. Big and second toe. 3. Knee straight forward. 4. With plie. Both knees bend. Both legs straighten. You lift the heel as you bend both knees. You straighten the legs as you put the heel down. Change. 4 times. 3. Now we separate the foot. Ball, toe, ball, heel. You're pushing through the foot, separating 4 times. Change sides. Ball, toe, ball, heel. Ball, toe, ball, heel. If you did not get that, go back and review it in the other class. 8 presses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, change 1, and 8, 7. You're just rolling through the foot. Push, press. 7, hold, 8. Now, we're going to do first position turned out. Shape the arms, zip the belly. Now your glutes have kicked in a little bit to help keep your turnout. So there's a tautness, kind of like you suck your cheeks in, right? You're sucking your little butt cheeks in a little bit. But don't over grip, just enough to feel your inner leg zip. You're wrapping around a little bit, and you just have a slight tautness on the side muscles, which are your side glutes. Now, do not overturn out, toes on a diagonal. Shape the arms. You're going to do that whole foot sequence again in turnout. All right, tight belly, right heel up. Here we go. Press and down. 2, knee over second toe. 3, 4, change left leg. 1, kind of warming up those feet and articulating them. With plie, both legs bend as you lift the heel, both straighten as you put the heel down. 3, 4, and change. 1, 2, 3. Now we separate. Ball, toe, ball, heel. You point when you lift the foot. Change sides. Ball, toe, ball, heel. 2 more. Now we do 8 push press. Right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, change, 8, and 1, 2, 5, 6. Now we're going to go into demi-plies. Remember, you keep your heels on the floor, you bend your knee over your second toe. You shape by your legs in a V shape over your feet. Arms are shaped to the side, a little bit of a curve. When you straighten the legs, you're using the muscles. When you bend the legs, think of opposition. So it's like those compressors. You're going up as you're bending the knees. So think, lift your upper body when you bend the knees. Don't sit into your plie. All right, do it again. It's very small. Heels stay on the floor. Demi-plie, tight abdominals. Nice bracing here. Saran wrapping across. Lift your side waist. Navel in toward the waist. Now 3 pulses. Now when we do a pulse, it's real small. Then straighten on 4. 1, 2. Now notice, I'm not going real deep and pushing into my legs. No, that's wrong. It's very open, 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 pulled together. Your legs open. It's real small. If you're focusing up in here, not in your knees. So you shouldn't feel it in your knees. Feel it up here. 1 more like that. Now 1 plie again and straighten. Plie and stretch. 2 more. We're going to add to it an elevate. It means to elevate. You're going to keep your legs straight, rise to the half toe, lower heels together. When you rise, you have to move a little center forward so you get over your big and second toe. You do not want to be back on your little toes, or you will not be able to balance because your ankle will break, meaning it will bow. All right? So you go a little forward and up and down. Not too far, just like your chest is lifting and lowering. Called elevate to elevate and lower. Now we do 1 demi-plie, plie, stretch, 1 elevate. We're going to put it together. Now if you're having trouble balancing, you can hold on to the back of a chair or a countertop with 1 hand, and that will help you balance. It takes time to build that balance, so it's okay to hold on to something. All right, 1 more or 2 more times. Now this next one, stay up. Now lower with straight legs and back up, just the elevates. Oh yeah, working those calf muscles, also working your abdominals. Everything's working actually. Stay up, lower slowly. Take another demi-plie, stretch. All right, go back to parallel feet together. Now you're going to pick up that foot to the pointed foot at the ankle, just to the inside of your ankle. Draw up to the inside knee, back to the ankle, and put it down, straightening the leg. This is called passe, and it's in your handout. Now, this is one where you might need the chair. So you can hold on with your left hand, kind of like we do in ballet bar, and you're turned out. We're going parallel to start. Other arm, just have it shaped to the side. we take right leg, ankle, knee, ankle, down. Ankle, knee. If you don't need the chair, don't use it. Knee, ankle, down, ankle, knee. Now we're going to go right to the knee in one movement, up to the knee and down. Now when you go up to the knee, you point that foot and all you're doing is touching the inside of the knee. You're not hooking it or anything. You're just pointing it. That's called the passe. And hold. All right, you're going to do the other side. If you're using a chair and you still want to see me, you'll swing it around. All right, go to your parallel. Shape the left arm, hand a little in front of your shoulder when you're holding onto the chair. Outside leg, here we go. Ankle, knee, ankle, and down. Every time you put your foot down, be sure to straighten the knee all the way. Sometimes people kind of put your foot down and you leave the knee bent. Nope, we got to straighten it all the way. Now right to the knee. Passe and down. 2 and down. 3 and down. 4, we'll do 4 more. 5, 6, 7, 8, hold. All right, back to the first side. We're going to do the whole thing in turn out. Now when you do it in turn out, your knee is aiming diagonally when you go ankle to the knee. So see, now my big toe is touching. Don't rest your heel. It's not yoga. Don't rest your heel on your leg. Your heel is off the leg. Only the toe is touching, the big toe mainly. And then back to the ankle and heels together. Tighten up all the way every time you put your foot down. All right, so shape this arm. Let's take this arm out to the side. We call that second position arm. So it's a little forward of my shoulder and a little sloping down from the shoulder. Palm forward diagonal. Fingers softly extended. Thumb slightly inclined toward the palm. Elbow pointing to the back wall. This hand is resting with the elbow soft in front of the shoulder line. Now zip up your inner legs and turned out first. Here we go, right leg. All right, sorry. Ready, and ankle, knee, ankle, put it down, straightening the legs. Ankle, knee to the passe, and back down. Again, ankle, knee, ankle, together, ankle, knee. Now right to the passe at the knee. Up and down. Be sure to straighten your knee when you put that heel down. Up, down. Again. Last one. All right, chair to the other side. Get ready. First position, separated. Ankle, knee, ankle, heels together. Ankle, knee, ankle, heels together. Ankle, knee, ankle, heels together. Ankle, you have to shift your weight to your standing leg when you pick the foot up. Now, passe. 2, we'll do 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8, and demi-plie. And stretch. All right, put your chair to the side. Grab that hand towel that we used last time. Fold it lengthwise twice. Grab the ends. Open parallel second. Nice taut towel. Not limp, taut. Shoulders back and down. Parallel, lunge. Stay very upright. Don't lean forward. Now across. Keep your arms straight and your towel taut. That will help activate your muscles of your upper body and your arms. You shift, shift. Now we're going to keep doing this. I'm going to turn sides so you can see. Well, we're going to go to a flat back, so pause center. You're going to hinge, I taught this last time, into a flat back. All right, now bring your towel below your shoulders. Make it taut. You're going to lunge to your right as you swing this across, but keep your flat back at this height. Then shift, lunge the other way. So we're doing exactly what we just did, but in a flat back hinge. We go right, left, tight belly, shift, shift. Tight abdominals. Now we're going to add a heel kick to the back. Kick across, step, kick. Keep that flat back. So you're in that hinge. 4, 3, 2, 1, center. Inhale. Down on the exhale. Reach up, plie, and keep your body upright now. Shoulders down. Now up and stay, plie. Now you're gonna side bend, side, center, side, center. Keep your towel above you. Now take it to the chest and up. Hold down. Now we go. Plie and take it forward. Now we're going to come up, bend to the top of the back of the head. When you do that, do not pull your head forward. Just have your hands a little back. So I'm not leaning forward. And you go straight up and stretch the legs and forward plie. All right, here we go. And stretch, goal post, plie. Stretch, forward plie. Up to the top of the back of the head with the shoulders down. Do not pull the head forward. And up, goal post, up, forward, one more. All right. Now bring it in a little more parallel, but closer. Bring the towel behind you. Straight arms, touch your back legs. Good posture. Do not lean forward at all. Press back without leaning forward and down. So you're only moving your arms. This is our chest expansion. Do not bend the elbows. Do not lean forward, right? So you go press and down. Press and down. Press. Keep your navel pressing towards your back waist. Now we're going to go a little quicker, but control it. Press. Press. Now 3 pulses back. 1, 2, 3, down on 4. 1, 2, 3, down on 4. Make sure your head's in alignment with your spine. One more set. Oh yeah, we're feeling it. All right, bring it back in front. Lunge it and swing across just to release that out. Keep going. And then put your towel down. All right, let's go into some more movement. Bring your feet together parallel, soften in a small demi-plie, arm-shaped side, tight belly. We're going to do those little movement steps. We learned them in the last class. You step and touch. The ball of the foot taps right beside the other foot. Notice I'm staying with both knees bent. I'm not straightening. So we go step, touch. Now tempo, here we go. Step, touch. Keep that going, nice. Now if you can step wide, you can use more, the more space you use, the more energy you use. If you have a big enough space to step out to the side, like this, great. If you have to do it a little smaller, it's okay, but do it with energy. Now we're gonna add a single arm circle, soft elbow, right arm starts. 1, 2. So same arm as leg. Both arms, soft elbows. Up over, just halfway to shoulder height. 4, 3, 2, single arm for 4. 1, 2, 3. Both arms for 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, single. 1, 2, both. 1, 2, single. 1. And both. Now stay both, but exaggerate. Like you're sweeping across a big window, trying to sweep way up and over. I call this rainbow arms, making a big rainbow shape. Now arms down across. Just release it out a little. Take it to a lunge and push, flexing the hand. Push like you're pushing something away from you. Keep lunging. One knee bends at a time. Tight belly, breathing. Now both arms, push, push. Stabilize, flex hands, straight arm, circle below the waist. Below the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, reverse direction. Back, 2. 8 times, 4, 6, 7. Now lunge, wrap across. Now circle, shoulder, alternate right and left. 4 more. Back to single arm flex and push. Both arms. Stabilize, plie, fingers down, forward. Same thing with the fingers pointing down. 5, below the shoulder height. Reverse it, back. I know, you'll feel this. 4, 3, lunge right, wrap across just to ease out your arms. And now just inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bring your feet together again. Start that step touch, starting right. Step touch. Now, start a little to one side so you have a little space there. We're going to travel a little bit, but you can keep your steps small if you need to. We're calling this that rainbow walk, where we start with the feet first. I'm going to do it slow. We start right leg side. We step right, cross left front, right touch together. Left, cross right, left together. Step, front, step, touch, step, front, tempo. Step, cross, step, touch, step, cross. So your body basically faces front, but your legs cross on the second step, but you cross in front. Now you add the arms, rainbow arms. I know, coordination. You got it. Keep trying it. If you don't get it right away, don't worry, you'll see it again. Each class we do a lot of repetition so you can get it. Last one. Now march it out. We just step in place. Right, left, right, left. We're going to do 4 walks forward, 4 walks back. You go right, left, left, go back. Right. You always start your right. Now tempo. Right, left, back. 4 each direction. And you can keep it small if you don't have much space. If you have to, you can do it in place. Now, march in place. Now, we're going to do a same version of right, left, but we're going to go directionally. You step right to the side, left to the side, back together. Diagonal front, diagonal back, together. Right, left, right. So it's still 4 walks, right, left, but we're doing it open, together. Open, back, together. Forward, back. But you're opening it right, left. It's always right, left. Tempo, here we go. Right, left. Out, in, out, in. You got it. Now, we walk forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, out, in, back, 2, 3, 4. You always start right leg. Forward, 2, 3, 4, out, in, back, 2, 3, 4. If you can't travel, do it in place. Forward, 2, 3, 4, out, in, back, 2, 3, 4, out, in, forward. Hold right here, jump rope. We're not really jumping rope, but you do a little bounce, but keep your belly tight. Circle your arms like you have a jump rope. Heels can go up and down. 4 heels, diagonal right, and left, and right. It's very small, and left. Again, right heel for 4, left. Last time. Right, left, march out. Right, left. Now we're going to do a touch side where legs are parallel. You're keeping it parallel in plie, but you reach your right one to a point side. So this knee is straight. This one is bent. Bring it together. Touch the other leg parallel side. This knee straight. Bring it in together. They're bent in plie together. So you're not changing up and down. You're staying in plie. Right, left, touch, right. So it's a straight leg to the side parallel. You got it. A little quicker, here we go. Right together, left together, touch together, touch together. Now, as you touch right, right arm across. Then left arm as you touch left. I'm just reaching the arm down diagonal. So it's right, left. If you don't get the arms, that's okay, just do the legs. You can add the arms in as we go along through the course. Always get the legs first, then add the arms. Now we're just going to do the same thing, but flex the hand more at more at shoulder height. You got it. Tight belly. Same thing, legs keep going. Arm up diagonal. Right, left. So I'm just reaching diagonal up, palm toward the front. Now try both arms reaching up as you touch. Pull the elbows down as you come together. 4. One more. March out. Right, left, right, left. Now we're going to take the right heel, dig to the side. When I say dig, just doing a heel touch. Do not jam your knee. It's just straight but not locked. So don't push down on the heel. Just tap it and bring it together. Tap the heel diagonal side, not straight side, and back together parallel. Bring your hands here for now. Bend your knees. So we go heel together, flexing the foot. That's it. Now we're going to go a little quicker. Right together, left together. There you go. Heel diagonal, heel diagonal. Now both hands are going to flex, push toward the foot. Foot. Push, push, push. Let's do 8 more. Now bring the hands to the hip, dig straight forward. Just do a heel dig straight forward. Right together, left together. Make a goal post with your arms, palms face front. On the dig, you push the arms forward. When you step together, you bring it back to the goal post. Get ready, right foot, ready, go. Push, pull, heel, heel together, push, push on the heel dig. Keep the legs going exactly like you're doing, but arms up, pull, push, pull, push, pull. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, back to forward direction for 4, 3, 2, now take it up, 4, 3, 2, take it front for 2, up for 2, front for 2. If you don't get it today, it's okay. One of each, front, up, front, up, front, up. Last one, march, right, left. Back to step, touch, side to side. Ready, and step, touch, step, touch. Hands to hip. You're going to cross that touch behind. You lean slightly forward. Step, touch, back. So I'm just leaning slightly forward, but keep your back flat, tight belly. Step, touch. Arms out, palms back, cross on the touch. Cross, cross. Just coordinating arms and body and legs. 4, 3, 2, march it out. All right, now we're going to get that chair again, or give a countertop. All right, bring your feet together parallel. One hand on the chair. Outside leg, grab the foot, knees together. I'm going to turn so you can see. Try to line your knees up, but don't tip your body forward. Keep it straight up. Push the foot into the hand. Feel the front quad stretch. Hold and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Other side. You can either turn around. You don't need to see me. If you need to see me, that's okay. Hold and breathe. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now face your chair or your countertop, and you have your feet together parallel. You're going to step your right leg back with your heel down as you bend the front knee. This is your calf stretch for the lower back of the leg. Back heel presses down. Now make sure it's parallel. If you turn it out, you won't get the calf stretch. You won't be stretching your calf. You have to have it straight on, parallel. Toes facing forward. Now, lift your belly and press your hip forward a little bit and lift your chest. Then keep that heel pressing down with your knee straight on the back leg. I feel it. Do you feel it? Hopefully. Deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Bring the feet together. Other leg. Press it back with the heel down. Parallel foot and leg. Front knee bent. Lift the chest and the belly. And press the hips forward. Keeping that back heel down. Back knee is straight. Hold and breathe. Careful you don't hunch your shoulders even when you're stretching. Good posture. Good. One more breath. All right, move that chair to the side. Get a sip of water. We're going to transition to our mat. Transition to your mat and get a little sip of water. You're going to need your little TheraBand or a long towel twisted in order to do the stretching part. And remember, we're using that little spacer for between the knees, that rolled towel. So be sure you have that. Okay. All right, so let's transition. Okay, so what we're going to do first is, if you have, remember we used some sitting pads. So you can get some stacked books or a little tiny lift of some kind, like a bolster or a pillow that's firm. But stacked books work great. Cross your legs in a tailor sit. The reason I like to use the lift is so you can get up on your sit bones underneath and not be slumped, right? So you want to get up nice and tall. So you want to lift your back pant waist up toward the waist, and then you want to make sure you're lined up in neutral with your shoulder over your I'm just checking my notes there, with your shoulder lined up over your pelvic bone or your hip bones here. So I'm in this nice lifted belly tight position, and then I'm going to turn now back to the front, and we're going to put our fingertips to the side. Make sure you're in good posture here. You're always lifting your side muscles, obliques, and your front abdominals, and then like somebody grabbed your back pant waist, pulled up on it. So you don't want to forget your back side of your core. The back muscles are also working. Let's bring our right arm up, arc over and stretch. Side body stretch and lift. Inhale, up and out. Keep both sit bones to your pads. Don't lift, right? Keep your sit bones down. And center. Do that again. Up and out. And lift. Up and out to the side. Don't drop down. You're going out to the side, not down. Okay? Keep your arm above you. Keep your head in line with your curve. Don't turn your body. And lift. Now, you're going to bring your soles of the feet together a little bit further out so you can grab your shins and sit tall. You're going to do a C curve. We learned that. And then you're going to rock back up to level neutral so you're lifted again, like you're against your wall. So you hollow and scoop back, hollowing in a C curve, and then you rock back to sit bones up against your wall. Scoop, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Now cross the legs again, arms in front. I'll turn again so you can see. Now stay on keep your pelvis where it is, above the waist. Nod like we did the opening roll down. Do a roll down seated. Fingertips glide forward for a stretch through the back, but keep your belly pulling up and back. Don't just lay on your legs. Keep your pulled in abdominals as you curve forward. Roll back up, sit tall, shoulders down. Do that again. Inhale, nod, curve, and slide forward with your arms, but keep your belly pulling backward in opposition. And roll it back up. Sit tall. Okay, now grab that folded towel again. And let's do that little rib cage arm thing again. So we do up, bend to the top of the back of the head, stretch, shoulders down, forward to solar plexus. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to turn sides so you can see where I'm going with it. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Don't let your ribs pop. Exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Now twist to the right diagonal, keeping the arms straight, holding that taut towel. To the left diagonal, don't move anything below the waist. You're just lifting from the rib cage, you're twisting. Diagonal right, diagonal left. Two more. And center. Good. Place that down. Remove your sit pads out of the way. Face so you can still get on your mat. Have your pad close enough so you can see me and hear me. And you're going to roll down on your back. Nothing under the head, just your mat. And bend your knees with the feet about a fist apart. And then you're going to get that spacer. Sorry, I should have told you to get that before you lay down. And that's that rolled towel that we're using as a spacer between our inner legs right about where the knees are. And so when you're down, you'll have that spacer there. And that's where your feet are lined up, is with your knees about that far apart, like a fist between your ankle bones. And then get into what we call the neutral spine and pelvis, which means, yes, we have that tiny space under the waist. Do not obliterate it yet. And we have our pelvis level like a bowl of water on the mat, and you want the rim of the bowl level to the ceiling. So you don't want to be in a tuck yet. You want to be in neutral. We remember our neutral that we talked about in the last class. So in that neutral, you're bracing across like a nice taut drum, skin of a drum. Across here, it's very firm. So you think of that saran wrapping or a wide seat belt stretching across your lower belly area where your pelvis is, and that supports you and helps keep that low belly working, which we need it to do in all these exercises. Now, you're going to move the bones to go into the tilt to flatten the back waist, but we don't do it by using the gluteus maximus, the butt muscle. We want to use it by hollowing the front body, that hollow belly, and as you hollow and scoop, your tailbone will curl off the mat to flatten the waist. But see, I don't bulge it and grip the glutes. Nope, not this. It's that hollow, okay? And so you have to consciously think about that. Then you lengthen back to neutral, so the tailbone goes toward the floor and your bones are in that like a bowl of water level on the table. So we go curl, release to neutral. Scoop the low belly, hollow and curl the tailbone. So you're not lifting the pelvis, you're rocking it towards you, curling the tailbone towards you like a scorpion tail curling up, forward, over towards you, and then it rolls back down. I use the scorpion because I grew up in Texas and we had lots of scorpions. So I always have that image in my head of that scorpion tail curling over. One more as curl it. Now again, you have your mat, but nothing under the head other than your mat. And if you need more cushioning, you can always stack towels, as I mentioned last class. Now make sure your feet are right under your knees. Don't have them too far away or your hamstrings are going to cramp. So bring them right under you. Now we're going to do our bridging. So this is where we do curl first into that tilt, flatten the waist. Then you curl more to lift your pelvis and roll up your spine. We're not just pressing up, we're rolling up to a straight line between your shoulders and knees. And then you sink your upper chest first, like you had a heavy sandbag on your chest that was sinking it. And then you roll each bone of your spine into the mat one at a time. Your waist should make contact before you finish rolling the tailbone down. All right, curl and tilt. Scoop and hollow that belly as you roll up to that straight line bridge at the top. Then sink the upper chest and roll down smoothly. Now we're going to do that in 4 counts. Curl, 1, 2, 3, 4, roll down. 6, 7, 8. Curl, 1, 2, 3, 4, roll down. 6, 7, let's do 2 more. Curl, 1, 2, 3, 4, roll down. 6, 7, 8, curl, 1, 2, 3, 4, roll down. 6, 7, hold, 8. Now keep the pelvis quiet. It's not going to move at all now. Stable and neutral, upper body only. So you're going to interlace your fingers, heels of the hands behind the back of the skull, elbows side diagonal. This is our ab curl or chest lift. We're only moving from the upper body. Nothing below the waist is going to move at all. Do not tuck when you do the ab curl. All right, so you're keeping lower half neutral and stable. Here we go, nod the chin, curl up and lower. Nod and curl. You're looking forward when you curl. Don't look at the ceiling. When you curl, you're looking toward your legs, but do not tuck your pelvis. Now, 3 pulses up. 1, 2, 3. Down. 1, 2, 3. Down. When you do the pulse, it's very tiny. 2, 3. Down. Lift. 2, 3. Keep going. Keep going. A little skip there on the music. Alrighty. And then roll down and stay. Now we're going to lift up again, curl. Stay, check your tailbone down, twist to your right diagonal, center, and lower down. Curl, twist to your left diagonal, center, and down. Do that again. Curl, twist to your right diagonal without moving your pelvis, center, and down, and lift, twist to the left, center, and down, again, to the right, center, and down, and again, twist, left, center, and down. All right, now this time you're going to come up and curl. Hold it for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Again, nod, curl. Hold it. 1, 2. Don't tuck. 3, 4, 5. Lower down. One more time. Nod, curl. Stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Take your hands out from behind, remove your little spacer to the side. Now bring your knees and feet together, arms alongside, and move your feet a little further away. Keep your neutral pelvis and keep that belly nice and braced. Pick your right leg to perfect 90-90 tabletop. Knee at a right angle over your hip socket crease. Don't bring it over your waist. And do not tuck or tip your pelvis, and then put it down slowly without wobbling. Let's pick your left leg up slowly like you're underwater. Just stop in that perfect right angle here and lower down. Now while you're doing this, tighten your belly and don't move anything in the trunk. Lift the right, inhale, and lower, exhale. Lift the left, inhale, no pelvic movement, and lower. This time we add on, lift the right and stay. Now tightening that belly, and do not let your back ribs come off the mat at all as you lift the left to join. Oh yes, belly kicking in. Now, keep your neutral, tap your right, and lift. Tap your left, but don't arch your back. Keep your neutral, ribs on the mat with your back ribs. Do not arch. So that means you have to consciously think about it. And then your last one, left and lift. Grab behind and hug the knees in, rounding the back, and rock a little side to side. Then keeping the legs together, move them to that tabletop. Draw the tailbone down. Use your hands behind your legs and nod into an ab curl. Draw the tailbone down so you don't tuck. And now take your hands to the right top knee as you stretch the left leg on a forward diagonal. Simultaneously switch as you keep looking forward. Switch. Don't move your pelvis. Switch. Look at your legs, not the ceiling. Keep your ab curl. Switch. Two more. Switch. Switch. Last one. And bring the legs in. Lower the chest. Hug your knees in. Rock a little side to side. All right, let's roll to your side. Come to sit. We're going to do a little side lying. So I want you to lay on your right side, facing where you can see me. And you're going to stretch out in a straight line from your head to your toes. And I like to use the bottom arm extended and either put your head on your arm, or I even like a little towel under the head between the head and arm to get your head more aligned. Kickstand your top left hand close to your body so that it helps. It's like a kickstand. It helps balance you. You want to try not to tip your pelvis forward or back. Now, if this is uncomfortable to be on your side pelvis, stack a few more towels underneath, but not so you're out of alignment, but just so you have a little more cushioning. So lay out some bath towels underneath and get a little more cushioning if you need to. Now, keeping that nice length there, just bend your bottom leg to a 90, like a chair position, so your shin is parallel to the edge of your mat. Keep that kickstand, and your top leg, see how it's parallel? And it's in line with my top pelvic bone, straight out to the wall opposite me. And then you're gonna flex that top foot. Now we're gonna do a small 2-inch up, 2-inch down. It's very small and controlled. Don't bounce it, don't swing it, and don't go real high like this. No. The more small and controlled you go, the harder you're gonna work. Remember, do not let yourself rock back or forward. Stay right on your side pelvis so the top hip bone is directly over the bottom hip bone. All right, flex that foot and pulse. 2, 3, very small. 4, keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I know, 14, 15, 16, hold, and lower it down. Okay, now let's take a little breather, and then we'll start with keep on that same side. All right. Having music problems today, sorry. Okay, now we're going to flex that foot again, and you're going to bend the knee over the other knee so you have that perfect 90, like you're stacked, but instead of it being down, it's at hip height. Then you press the heel toward the wall opposite. So you don't press it out on the diagonal. You're pressing it straight out. All right, so we go bend over the leg, and then press like you're pushing through mud. A little quicker. Bend, press. Bend, press. Now a little quicker, but control it. Press, bend, press, bend,
press. Now we're going to add on. We go bend, press, small, up, down like we did earlier. Bend, one of each. Press, up, halfway down. Bend, don't touch the floor, don't go too high, remember. We're keeping the pelvis stable on its side. And bend, you might already be feeling this in your side glutes and in your hip. Yes. Last one. And then bend in and lay down, push to sit, and we're going to swing to the other side. Stack up on your left side, stretch out in a straight line. Bottom arm extended, you can put a support there. Make sure you're not rocking forward or back. You want to be right on your side. Bend the legs to 90 and stack your hip bone over hip bone. Lengthen your top waist and stretch this leg straight out in line with your hip here. Then flex that foot. Tiny up, down. We go up, halfway down, very small. Notice I'm not moving anything else. Keep breathing normally. Don't hold your breath. 2 more. Now do that small bend, just over the other leg. Push straight out in line with your hip. Bend over the leg, push. Keep your legs parallel. Bend, press. Bend, like you're pushing through mud, a little quicker. Bend, press, bend, press. Now we're going to add that combination. Bend, press, up, down. Bend, press, up, down. Bend, press, up, down. Bend, press, up, down. Bend, press, up, and down. Bend and lower. Oh yeah. Push to sit. We're going to go into some stretches. If you have your TheraBand, get it. And if you do not, you can get a long bath-sized towel, twist it, and hook it. So you would take a longer towel than this, twist it in opposition, and that gives you something you can hook over your foot, but it will be longer so you can grab it once we lay down. If you have a TheraBand, grab it. And we're going to lay on our back. Bend your knees. Go into your neutral to stretch. We don't tuck. Take your band centered over, or your towel, the bottom of your right foot. Remember, don't put it over the ball of the foot. You want it on the arch area so it's not going to pop off. Just choke up a little and then pull the elbows to the mat. Now, if you're using the towel, you might not be able to get your elbows to the mat. That's okay. If you're off the mat, that's fine. Now, straighten the top leg. Then draw the tailbone down to neutral. Now, I'm tight today, so see how my leg had to go forward a little away from me to get my tailbone down. If I bring it up like this and I tuck, guess what? We're not doing an effective stretch because you're clipping the part where it inserts. So be sure you draw the tailbone down, and that's where you find your stretch. Bottom leg can be straight or slightly bent. Tighten your front abdominals even when you're stretching. Draw your shoulders down and plug your shoulder blades into the mat. Check your back ribs are on the mat so you're not arching up. That puts tension in the back. Now you just hold and breathe a few breaths. Just holding that stretch. It shouldn't feel like it's pulling sensation. It just should feel like, yeah, I feel the stretch, but it shouldn't be so intense that it's uncomfortable. So if it's uncomfortable, back off a little. Pull the leg more forward or loosen your tension, okay? Now, keeping the foot planted on the ceiling or wherever it is in your position, take a small bend like a demi-plie and stretch. Plie and stretch. And one more, stretch and hold. Now, keeping the leg straight, rotate just the ball of your, the bottom or sole of your foot inward. Now, I don't know if you can see very well in the video, but I'm rotating just my ankle foot inward. Don't bend the knee or anything like that. That's all that's moving is just my ankle and foot rotating inward. You'll feel the stretch on the outside of the lower leg when you do that. Those are your peroneal muscles on the outside here. On this leg that you have the band or the towel, that's where you should be feeling it. Can feel pretty intense if you're tight there. Just feel that stretch and breathe. And then foot back to normal. Take another plie and stretch, and then open it the opposite direct or to the out to the side, but don't let your pelvis rock with your leg. Keep your pelvis on the mat, neutral, and just feel that inner thigh stretch. So your inner leg is stretching, but only again to the spot where you don't compromise your torso position. You don't want to rock into a side direction with your pelvis. You want it anchored on the mat. Deep breath. And then bring it back up. Take one more breath here. And then bring your other foot in. Replace carefully. Make sure the band is secure, or the towel. Choke up a bit on if you're using the band. Now pull your elbows to the mat, or if you can't reach that far, bring them just as close as you can. Then find your stretch position with the tailbone down in neutral pelvis, and hold there and breathe. Stretching takes a little time. So when you're on your own, you can stretch and do some of these stretches. You want to hold them for a while. It's best to hold them for 30 to 60 seconds, ideally, just at the point of tension, not to the point of pulling or burning sensation. And in stretching, it's really better if you do stretching every day, because stretching is one of those things that you need to do it regularly, okay? Now, keeping the foot on the ceiling like that's your floor, do a demi-plie, stretch it. Demi-plie, stretch it. Demi-plie, stretch it. One more. And stay straight, tailbone down. Now turn the foot inward so the sole of the foot faces towards your center body. Hold there and breathe, feeling the stretch on the outside of the lower leg. That's it. Nice deep breath. Then take the foot back to normal. Open to the side diagonal just to where you can control it. Feel the inner leg stretching. Keep the pelvis on the mat level. One more deep breath. And back up. Hold there, one more breath. Softly bend both knees, gently release your band or towel, and release it to the side. Rub your hands out a little. All right, cross your right ankle over your left leg, thread through the middle and the outside of the left back thigh to grab it. Then pull that leg towards you as you press open the right thigh with your right elbow slightly. This is your thread the needle stretch to stretch the hips that we worked on our sideline. So you might feel that a little more today because we worked that area. And then switch sides, left over right, turning out the left knee is open. Wrap around behind the back of the right. Now remember, you're going one hand through the middle. This would be your left hand through the middle. Your right went to the outside to grab the back of the right thigh. Pull it towards you, pressing the left knee of the left thigh open a little with your elbow, but don't rock toward it. Keep it your pelvis centered, and then you should feel that stretch on the outside back hip area here. Yeah. Nice deep breaths. And release. All right, roll to your side. Grab that sitting pad if you have it. Come to your seated position again for finishing off here today. All right, so let's cross our legs in that tailor sit and rock a little to find your sitting bones under your pelvis. Get right on top of them. Lift your front belly and lift your back pant waist. And get nice and tall in your neutral. Oh, now notice, how do you feel compared to the beginning of class? Do you feel different? Does your body feel like it can be in this position without a lot of discomfort or strain? Do you feel more open and grounded? More relaxed maybe? Just notice it, because when you write your reflections, you might want to talk about what were the changes that you felt between the beginning, the middle, and the end. What kinds of, like if you have some tension in certain areas, did it alleviate any of those, at least temporarily? All right, those are kinds of things to notice. So let's take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, One more. Inhale. Float the hands to the thighs. Exhale. Thank you all. Good job. Remember, stay on track with your schedule. Remember, be persistent and dedicated to do your sessions. It will pay off. Have a great day.